Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh. From the KDKA TV studios, it's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday, and we may need more than an hour today.
I agree.
We have a lot planned for this show. Mikey Hood joins us while Heather Abraham is working from home.
Yeah, that's right, and we're going to check in with Heather in just a bit, and we actually have a quiz for her.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. But we're going to begin the show with really the cutest thing we have seen in a while. So, of course, Disney World is closed because of the coronavirus, but a local family took their daughter there anyway, sort of in an imaginary way. They created a small world ride right in their house. This is so cute. We just had to show it to you.
I'm gonna take you.
And now this song will be stuck in your head
It
all
will
day
be.
long. But Jesus Torres set this up. This is his daughter, Isla, their 18-month-old daughter. They live in Irwin, and this looks like the ride because they have like,
look at the little monkey hanging from the fan.
and they have signs like greetings in different languages. The cardboard box is like the boat ride. And, you know, really, as we all go through what we're going through right now, I think Small World is an appropriate thing to think about. We're all in this together, so
I agree.
it just we love the theme of this. But wait, there's more.
This is the best part.
Yes. Watch what happens when the ride is over.
Come on, Isla. Vamos, Isla. There's people waiting. Come on, there's people waiting. Come on, Isla, vamos.
I love that he says that other people are waiting to ride.
You have to get out of the boat.
You
There's
have to
people
get
waiting.
out, right? This was so awesome to see. So thanks to Jesus, and he said that they're expecting a girl as well.
They're expecting another girl, so Isla is going to be a big sister. So congratulations to them.
It's like all you need is a cardboard box. Parents spend all this expensive, you know, buy all these expensive toys, and a box is all you need.
It's true of cat toys too. People spend money on, and all they want is a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want the box it came in.
Yeah.
All right, so today is Thursday, and for those of you who are on social media, you know that can be Throwback Thursday.
Right.
And we have something special planned today. We're going to go back to a simpler time, a time when Mikey Hood was dancing on national TV.
Did you see me sighing?
So you have to tell us, so this was a program on BET, right?
Yeah, so this was a BET program. It was a national like dance video program, and
Can't wait for this.
they would have live acts, and I was a featured dancer. Yeah, and so this
is big time.
This is big time, yeah. So
Okay,
we're
well,
going to see this video here shortly, because this was 21 years ago.
It was 21 years ago.
21
Okay,
years
let's
ago.
watch and listen.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh, Mikey Hood. Oh, I like the hand.
Yeah, so
hand-
I at once thought that I was going to be a video vixen, you know, one of those video dancers. Those were my aspirations when I was younger.
But
so
you
as
have
can-
moves, like you really can't dance. You've shown us before, like, you know, I can't, but you can. And this is, we should say we have dubbed in the music to this. This is not the original
because the music was a little racy, so we wanted to get rid of that.
Tone it down just a little bit. But I love that.
Well, thank you
So how
very
often
much.
did you do that?
I did it every week. I had to audition, and I was on every week. And at the time, I was living in D.C., and people back in Pittsburgh, like my family and friends, I would come home, and I was like a celebrity.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So
All right,
you know,
know what? When you know, we should have a PTL dance party.
We should, and I
I'm
think
not sure.
I still have some of those moves. Like I still.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to teach me some because I have no moves.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
Nothing.
More importantly, what about your moves?
No, because I was asked yesterday, Jill said, you know, well, what can David come up with to match that? So this is video that needs to be burned as soon as it airs right now. But earlier this year, Heather and I were with Dora the Explorer. So it was a Nick Jr. show that had come to town, and we were supposed to they were going to teach us the dance moves.
Oh, I
this
remember this.
This was supposed to be foolproof, but watch what happened.
So you're gonna put your arms like this, and you're gonna pump your arms and take 2 steps. So it goes, move to the music, switch sides, give it all you've got.
This is harder than you would think.
It's okay, it's okay. All right, hands on your knees,
Okay.
move to the music, and then put your hands up, and you're gonna wave them. Na, 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 na.
Oh, wait.
Have you ever had a dance lesson?
Yesterday.
You look so challenged and perplexed, David.
Here's the thing. I love singing and I love dancing, and I have zero coordination. I can do no.
Look at your
no,
face.
no. Why did we zoom in? Who did this?
This is the best part. Jeff Root, our photographer.
Is
did
it
this.
Jeff or Chris? I don't know. But then, and I screwed up Heather, because Heather was actually doing it the right way, and I went the opposite way and made things worse. So I apologize.
You tried.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of Heather Abraham, let's check in with her right now. We were going to tell you that today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, and I bet, Heather Abraham, you have made a few peanut butter and jelly
Lots
sandwiches.
of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Me and Kevin are just dancing.
Oh, wow.
Look, oh.
Look at
Mikey,
Kevin.
you have to move.
Thanks, Heather. I try. Yeah. We're going to have a dance-off, is what David said.
Yeah, I know right
Go clubbing. Let's do it.
We should.
Yeah.
All right.
We're 21 again.
Yeah, so Heather, you're
No, not right now.
Not right
Heather.
now. Yeah,
We're not
no,
going to
no.
do it right now. But you posted some pictures on Instagram that I love because it showed what you guys did yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So in our boredom, we decided to bake a cake. I thankfully had some cake mix and some pink frosting and tons of sprinkles. When you have little kids, you have like half empty bottles of sprinkles, like tons of them. So we decided to make a cake. Hold on, let me show you what happened though.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can see right now Lila and Sunny icing the cake. And it's a beautiful cake.
Wow, that's a,
And so this is what's left of the cake.
wow. And you guys just made this yesterday?
Yes, so this part right over here was when I basically at the end of the day just took a fork to the
I was
cake.
going to
and
say,
started
what did you
eating.
cut that with?
You know what? But we
fork.
all had
That
that
was dinner.
moment where we just grab a fork and eat, haven't we? Or am I saying something? Here's how it looked
Oh, that's how it
beforehand.
looked
So it was
before.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Love 6 feet apart. Very
There were
timely
some other
right
things
now.
I wanted to write, but that was probably the most appropriate.
Right. Well, we're all feeling it right now. All right, we're going to play a
Right.
game because we love that Heather brought in these cards before she left to work from home. She brought in these cards, so they're called table topics, and we're going to bring Ron into this. So we're going to use some of the table topics and ask some questions. So Heather, you're going to answer first, and then Ron, and then Mikey, and then me.
I love this.
All right, so the first question is, if you could have another name, what would you choose? What would you choose if you could have another name?
It would be Audra.
Awesome, your soap opera name. All right, that's great. Ron, what would your other name be?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
I like that. Okay.
It's like, it's my name, but it's.
That sounds like, I don't even want to tell you
Like
what that
Ron.
sounds like.
Mikey,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I think Mikey's a boy's name, so I would kind of stick with a boy's name. So maybe Ryan. I like that name.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right. And I would pick Derek, my soap
Derek.
opera name, when Audra and
Exactly.
Derek are, yeah,
Okay.
when we talk soap operas. All right, next question. Would you rather meet your great-great-grandparents or your great-great-grandchildren? Heather, you go first.
Great-great-grandchildren.
Okay.
I think this was.
I'm just so interested what the world will look like by then.
Yeah, I think this is an easy
Hopefully
one.
it's in a better state.
Right. I think this is an easy one. Great-great-grandchildren as well.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to go with great-great-grandparents because I don't have children just yet. So I would want to get that wisdom from the past.
That makes sense. And I have to pick great-great-grandparents as well because I have no kids. So unless I adopt some children or something, then that would be what my answer is. All right. So what's
Coming soon?
what's your Listen to Ron try to stir the pot.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, what's the most beautiful place you have ever seen? Heather, your turn first.
I would have to say Hawaii. I've mentioned this like half dozen times on PTL before. We had the chance to go to Hawaii once. It's wonderful. It was so beautiful, and I want to go back so bad one day.
That's a great choice.
That is a great choice.
Okay, Ron.
And, even though I haven't been back since last year in the hurricanes, one of the places that I generally go to at least once a year is the Bahamas. And so that's one of the places that just is kind of that find your center type of place. I love it. It's gorgeous out there as well, some of the smaller islands. So that's what I would say.
Okay, good answer.
Good. Yeah, I traveled to Costa Rica a few years ago, and I loved it there. And I went zip lining in the jungles of Costa Rica, and
That's
that was
awesome.
beautiful.
I did that
Yeah.
once too. We have to
You did?
talk about that later.
Okay.
Marky.
We'll chat.
I was going to say Northern California. Specifically, it's this place, Land's End, right near the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's just one of the most gorgeous places ever. So I love that. All right, last question. If money were no object, when is money no object? If money were no object, what kind of party would you throw and where? Heather Abraham?
Well, have you guys ever watched Below Deck?
Yes.
Okay,
I have not.
so Frankie and I talked about this. We would rent one of those big boats and throw a party on a boat.
That's a fantastic answer. All right, try to top that, Ron.
Well, it's funny that, David, that you mentioned one of your gorgeous places that you've been to was near Golden Gate Bridge. I would throw a big, huge, like dance party right on the top of the Golden Gate
Which
Bridge.
kid
Can I
is
do
gonna
that?
come to me?
On top of the bridge.
You know what?
Yes.
If money were no object, you can do whatever you
That's
want,
what
Ron.
I'm saying. Exactly.
It sounds
There would be
dangerous.
laser lights and everything. Heather, Mikey, you guys can go dancing. We're good.
And maybe we can bungee jump off the side too.
Ooh, there we
you
go.
know?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creativity.
Mikey, your turn. Biggest party ever?
I think I would fly all of my friends. I would pay for their plane tickets,
There you go.
fly them to Bermuda, and
I'm a
just have
friend,
like a
right?
party on the beach and just party all night long.
That's fantastic too. I would do the same sort of thing. I would do a beach party destination somewhere. Maybe Hawaii, or maybe just the Polynesian resort at Disney World, because that's enough for me.
Yeah,
That's all I
maybe-
really need.
Maybe when our quarantine is over, we can do all of this.
All those things.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Heather. Thanks for joining
guys.
us. Bye-bye. Bye,
There's
Sunny.
Such a mess in the living room, and we're painting today. Wish us luck.
Good luck, Heather. We have confidence in you. Have a great day. We'll check in with you again tomorrow.
Bye, Heather.
All right. Well, time to talk mug shots
Yeah.
because we asked for them. You provided them. Tell us your favorite coffee mug or whatever you drink out of this in the morning.
People posted a lot of pictures. Yeah.
So we want to show the very first one. It is from one of our team members here, Marie, and she's often the floor director here that we're talking to that's right next to the cameras. She is in love with Paul Rudd, the actor Paul Rudd. So, of course, she has a mug with pictures of Paul Rudd and it says, "Love Paul Rudd."
That's right. All right, so this one is from a viewer named John. It's his Harley Davidson mug. He says he's had it for a year. Actually, he's had it for years and years, and it's never let him down, just like his Harley. And he says, "Here's to Yins." And I love it because he was watching our show yesterday. That's us.
That is us. Yeah, thank you, John. Here's to you, too.
Yeah.
All right, from Diane, she has, this is wonderful for right now. Keep calm and eat cupcakes. And it's because it's one of her favorite mugs because it's one from her niece, and she loves cupcakes as well, so it makes sense. All right, well, tomorrow, of course, is Friday, and that means we want some questions from you.
We sure do. And Selena, she always tells us, says, ask us anything, right?
Ask anything.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ask us anything. So you can post your questions over on our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and you can ask us anything, even about what's happening with the coronavirus.
Yeah, what we're all going through right now, or about anything else.
Yeah.
We are determined to answer as many as we can tomorrow. First, though, here's what's coming up on today's show, because it's jam-packed.
It is.
A place that makes staying home super cool. Up next, we take you to a remarkable house in the woods that just won a Best Design contest for being both smart and a green home as well.
Plus, wedding woes. What's a bride to do when after years of planning for her big day, COVID-19 changes her plans? We talk with wedding experts about how to handle the unexpected and the #1 thing that can help.
And we're also getting some craft ideas for kids at home with Christine Sorensen. And get this, she found all her supplies for this at the grocery store. So stay with us on this second day of April 2020. You're watching PTL, and we're so glad you're with us.